Hi everyone, how are you doing? And welcome to this week's Positive EFT. So if you're around, come in and let me know that you're joining me, and if you're watching on the replay, you are equally as welcome. So for those of you who are new to the group, and we've loads of new members again this week, my name is Yvonne, and I'm an EFT practitioner, personal development coach, and an online business coach. And I help people like you and me who struggle with confidence to believe in themselves again. And one of the ways I do that is through EFT. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, or is otherwise known as tapping. So when we tap on the acupressure points in the upper body, and what that does is it helps to regulate our nervous system so that if we're having a stress response, so if you're stressed, if you're anxious, if you're nervous, if you're emotional, whatever stress response you're having, EFT is really good to help you reduce and help to regulate that reaction. So it's a really, really good technique, and it's something I'm really passionate about. So I can't see the comments as usual. So sorry, I have to go on my phone and just double check. Okay, so how I introduce people to EFT is through positive affirmations. And it's not typical EFT. So I use positive affirmation cards just to show people how to use EFT, how it works around the points. Oh, hello, Sharon. I can see the comments. Great. So I use positive affirmations to show people how it works. But it's not a typical EFT session. In a typical EFT session, we would look at something a little bit deeper. Okay. And we would try and shift whatever blockage, emotional blockage that's there, and we would shift it so that it makes space for lovely new beliefs and emotions and all those lovely things. Well, hello, ladies. How is it going? Lovely to see you all. Angela, Stephanie, Vanessa, Una, Marina. Great. Good stuff. Okay, so lovely cards. I got a new deck, so I'm going to share the new deck with you. And then I have two announcements of freebies at the end. So it's a while since I have done a freebie, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so the cards that came out today, really good cards. Okay, and the first one says, I follow my inner wisdom. So I don't know if you can see that. And then that says on the back, it says, I am at peace with my own being. I love myself and trust that I am making the right choices. Okay, so that's a really good card, and it comes out quite a lot actually. I think it's a nice little reminder to people to just follow your inner wisdom. Okay, the answer is within you. You just have to listen and wait for it to come out, and it will come out. Okay, so it's to sit with that. And I've had conversations with one of my groups today about sitting with those imperfections, or sitting with those moments where we feel a little bit uncomfortable, and giving it space, allowing space in, so that you create. So when you sit with that and it's uncomfortable, we have a tendency to push it down or to push it away and go, no, I'm fine, when you're really not. So when you acknowledge it, acknowledge that it's there, acknowledge that that's how you're feeling, that you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, that you're not just sure about where you're at right now, that hopefully that reduces the overwhelm that's attached to that. Okay, so I like that card, follow your inner wisdom. Okay, so I'm just going to share into these groups. All my groups, yep, share. Okay, and then the next card that came out says, it's from, sorry, and that's from, I'm all over the place tonight, easily known, it's a week since I did a live. that card is from Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts, beautiful deck. And then the next card is from Louise Hay's Power Thoughts, another gorgeous deck, and that's it. And the card that came out from there says, I say yes to life. Life says yes to me. Yes. Okay, and on the back of it, it says, life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And that's true. What we put out, we get back. So if you're a negative thinker, it's nearly like, you hear people talk about manifestation and I want to manifest money or whatever. If you have negative thoughts, then you're going to manifest negative stuff. Okay, basically. And a negative thought has the exact same power as a positive thought, okay, or a positive affirmation. So when you affirm that negative thought over and over again, it has the exact same power as an affirmation. A negative thought is an affirmation. So if you're constantly saying no, if you're saying no to opportunities, if you're pushing opportunities away because you're scared, that's okay. Acknowledge that. And when you acknowledge it, release it. Okay. And EFT is brilliant at doing that. So say yes instead of no. Okay. Say yes instead of no and see what happens. What's the worst thing that can happen? If you say yes, what's the worst thing that can happen? You might be surprised. Okay. So say yes and figure out the details afterwards, but say yes first. Okay. So many a time I have been faced with opportunities, and fear has been the reason I said no, and I have so regretted it afterwards. But if you say yes, and at the time you mightn't be sure what's going to happen, just say yes and see what happens. Okay, trust that this is coming into your life for a reason. It's the right time, it's the right place. It's the universe sending you something, and why not? Why not say yes? Okay, so I like that card. And then from the new deck, so I got this beautiful deck for my daughter for Christmas, and it only came the other day because Brexit and all that crap. But anyway, so it says you've got this. Now I think that these are really beautiful cards, particularly at the minute. Okay, beautiful cards. There's beautiful messages in them. And I know there's a couple of people that will be watching this live that will get the message that is meant for them from these cards. So 2 cards popped out and I thought, right, I have to share these. So the first card says, find something you're passionate about and keep tremendously interested in it. Okay. So that's the first one. Okay, beautiful message. Find something that you're passionate about and keep tremendously interested in it. Keep absorbing information, keep getting information, do your research, whatever it is, keep consuming whatever, as much as you can about whatever it is that you're passionate about. Okay, and yeah, just nurture your mind, right? And then I love this. The second card says you need to have the audacity to be great. Okay, so I've been talking to people today that have been full of imposter syndrome. Okay, what's imposter syndrome? Feeling that they're not good enough, feeling that, sure, who am I? Okay, that's what imposter syndrome is. You feel like you're an imposter, that you don't know what you're at. Yes, you are an expert of your experience, and that's all you need to be. Okay, so you need to have the audacity to be great. Okay, so that's a really, really powerful message. It's a beautiful message. So it is. So, and the thing is not to be afraid of it. Okay, so that word audacity, there's fierce, there's gumph behind that word. I love that word, right? But you need to have the audacity to be great because you are great and because you are the expert of your experience. That's all you need to be. Don't need to be anything else. Okay, so lovely message. Okay, hello Sinead. Okay, so hi Elle, how's it going? Hello Yvonne. Okay, great stuff. Hello Marina. Brilliant. Okay, so lovely messages. So I follow my inner wisdom. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes, yes, yes. Find something you're passionate about and keep tremendously interested in it. And last but not least, you need to have the audacity to be great. Okay? So, fabulous, fabulous cards. Really strong message. Really, really good. Okay? Yes, great card, Sharon. Absolutely. So, and I know that these cards are going to resonate with some of you out there because there's some of you feeling that you can't say yes because you're crippled with imposter syndrome. All you need to be is the expert of your experience, and that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this is the good stuff. So now we are going to ground ourselves and we're going to start tapping. So if this is your first time, just do as I do. I'll guide you through it and say as I say. All I do is repeat the affirmation cards around the points, and all we're doing is we're tapping in a positive affirmation to help us feel a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter for our evening. Okay, it's not typical EFT. Typical EFT will dig a little bit deeper. Okay, and I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, so if you can, remove your footwear and place both feet on the ground. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we're going to ground ourselves. We're going to come into the now. So whatever was going on for you today, whatever kind of a day you had, whether it was good or bad, this is your opportunity now to leave it behind you and allow this space to bring you out of your head and into the now. Okay, so as you feel that surface underneath your feet, whether it's soft or hard, whatever it is, just notice it and allow it to bring you out of your head and into the now. Okay. And as you do that, I want you to do a quick check-in with yourself. I want you to do a quick body scan, and I want you to ask yourself, how am I feeling right now in this moment? And however you're feeling, I want you to acknowledge it. Okay. And whether it's bad or good, if it's good, when you acknowledge it, you'll feel your heart fill up with gratitude. And if you're not feeling so good, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're feeling a little bit down, just acknowledge it. And as you acknowledge it, hopefully it will reduce in power. Okay? And you can use this session to turn that around and release it. Okay? Then we're going to place our dominant hand over our heart, and we're going to take 3 deep heart breaths. Okay? So, dominant hand followed by your other hand. And whenever you're ready, I'm going to take 3 deep heart breaths. So breathing in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. One more deep breath in and breathe out. And I'll just sit with those deep breaths for a minute and allow them to circulate around your body. Just notice how they make you feel. And now we're going to tap in the affirmations, okay? So we're going to start on the eyebrow point, okay? And like I said, just follow me. I'll guide you around, okay? So starting on the eyebrow point, just here at the beginning of the eyebrow, gently tapping. Repeat after me, either in your head or out loud. I follow my inner wisdom. Side of the eye. I am at peace with my own being. Under the eye. I love myself and trust that I am making the right choices. Under the nose. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Under the mouth, life mirrors my every thought. Collarbones. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Under the arm, and I'm going to nurture my passion. Top of the head, and have the audacity to be great. Back to the eyebrow. I follow my inner wisdom. Side of the eye. I am at peace with my own being. Under the eye. I love myself and trust that I am making the right choices. Under the nose, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Under the mouth. Life mirrors my every thought. Collarbones. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Under the arm, I'm going to nurture my passion by keeping tremendously interested in it. Top of the head. And I have the audacity to be great. Then we're going to finish off with a round of relaxing and releasing. So back to the eyebrow. Relaxing and releasing. Side of the eye. Relaxing and releasing any resistance under the eye to these affirmations today. Under the nose. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. And take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And as you breathe out, I want you to visualize letting go. Under the mouth, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Breathe in if you need to. And as you breathe out, visualize letting it all go. Push it all out of your body. It has no place. Collarbones, relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings that creep into my mind today. Then we're going to move to the finger points. So on the thumb, just on the nail bed, okay? Gently tapping, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. 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 Okay. Under the arm, relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings that creep into my mind today. Top of the head, because they serve me no purpose, they just keep me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. I'm going to finish off on the collarbones. Feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling positive as I finish out my day. Gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And now I'm going to invite you to put in the comments, and so it is. And as you do that, I want you to visualize sending your bolt of positivity out into the world, out into the universe, out to anyone who needs it today. And don't forget to include yourself in that intention. Okay, so how was that? Lovely, lovely cards. I hope you resonated with that. Really, really like those cards. They're absolutely beautiful. So good, strong message and a nice reminder to just say yes. Just say yes to life. Find something you're passionate about. Be curious about it. Be tremendously curious about it and just absorb everything that you can absorb about it. And then go out and have the audacity to be great. I love that. Have the audacity to be great. How cool is that? Okay, so beautiful cards. Lovely stuff. Yes, really, really nice tap. So I have two announcements, okay? Two things to share with you. So 2 freebies. So don't go yet, okay? So there at the minute, I am offering a 7-day free trial for the first 5 people who grab it to sign up, okay, to the Confidence Lounge, which is my VIP tapping group. It's a monthly tapping group. It's tapping, so it's EFT, it's personal development, and it is meditation. So while EFT is the base, it's the root of it, but there's meditation, journaling, and personal development tools also in that group. And we have a class coming up. We have a live Zoom call coming up on Wednesday night. So it's the perfect opportunity to get in as under the 7-day free trial and see if it's for you. Okay, so it gives you a chance to sample it and see what you think of it. The other thing I have is I'm doing a free introduction to EFT. So if you are new to EFT and you've never done EFT before, or you've done EFT but you haven't a notion what it's about, okay, which often happens, I am going to do an EFT for beginners once a month, okay, for the next couple of months. You're going to join me in Zoom, okay, and we're going to go through EFT, what it's all about, all the tapping points and what they represent. So each tapping point, as you tap on a tapping point, it releases anxiety. So for example, one tapping point can represent releasing anxiety, and when you release the anxiety, it gives you balance, and it gives you, there's different things. Okay, I can't remember them off the top of my head because there's a list of things. Okay, so, and you are welcome. There's a link to register for that, and so instead of doing a live next week, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a live Zoom session. It won't be live streamed into here. You're going to join me in Zoom for an introduction to EFT. Okay, so for those of you who have never done tapping before, or if you have done tapping but you haven't a clue what it's about and you'd like to learn a little bit more about it and the tapping points, I'm going to do an introduction to EFT. So I would love you to join me. It's completely free, so why not? And we will do something like releasing frustration, or I know at the minute, this lockdown in Ireland, we're in level 5 still. We will be until the 5th of March. And I know people are getting tetchy, and families are starting to get on each other's nerves, and I'm not immune to it, unfortunately. And it might be just a nice little session to just release some frustration around feeling locked up or feeling, restricted at the minute. So I have no idea. We'll just do something when we go in there, but we'll do a light little tap. It's a 45-minute session. It won't be that long. But just enough to introduce you to EFT so that you can see if it's for you or not. Okay, so I've never done an introduction to EFT online. I've only ever done it out in the Holistic Gardens here in Shercock. So yeah, it'll be nice to do it online and meet some new people. So the invitation is open to you and to anyone you know. If you know anybody who would like to try EFT, then by all means share the link with them. But the link is in the post, so you can register right now. Okay, and it will be at 8 o'clock next Monday night. We will do an intro to EFT. Okay, so if you're curious about EFT and what it's all about, why not come and join me and I will show you. Okay, we'll go through all the tapping points and we'll go through all the different things that EFT can help with. Okay, so there is a mountain of stuff that EFT can help with. All right, so that's it. There's 2 links there, 2 freebies. By all means, go and grab them. Take advantage of them. They're there. And I woke up yesterday morning and I thought, right, I need to do something. Just want to share, do something, do a good deed, or I don't know. I just felt I wanted to do something for free. So there we go. And that's it. So I'm going to let you back to your evening. I can smell my dinner. There's a beautiful smell coming up the stairs. So I'm going to go because I'm starving. And I will see you all again next week. So if anybody wants extra help, reach out to me. I'm always available. If anybody's struggling, reach out and let me see. There's loads of free resources here in this group. So Unit 1 in this group is a great tool. So head over to it if you're struggling, and if you need additional help, reach out to me. All right. So that's it from me. Have a lovely evening, guys. Have a fantabulous week, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye for now.